Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Triple L with Deb. That's who I am. We're so grateful to see you back with us again, guys. And we've got something extraordinary for you today. Yes, it's going to be quick, fast, easy, and fun. And delicious like it always is. But today, guys, you may be the talk of the town. With just a little bit less of this time and maybe just more of a little baking. That's perfectly all you got to do. We're going to have a little cinnamon roll with a little apple pie twist. You don't know which way it's gonna go? Well, join me and let's see. Okay. All right, guys, as you can see, it's a little bit of no ingredients at all. We've got a little pie filling. I chose apple pie. If you want to do cherries or berries or whatever you want to do is fine. It's just a pie filling, and I have apple. I have my pie crust, of course. I've got a little bit of cinnamon, and I have a pie crust here, one of the rolls. That's what we're going to make our cinnamon roll out of. And, of course, some melted butter. That's it. Do I need to say more? So for all of you guys who most have seen my channel before, I've got my pie shell, the other pie shell inside the oven, 375 degrees, and I'm baking it first for about 8 to 10 minutes, okay? And when it comes out and cool, we'll be working on that filling. All right? Let's do it. So I went ahead and I put my apples inside a little bowl here. And I'm just going to chop them up just a little bit so they won't be really whole. I'm going to put a little cinnamon in it, guys, to your liking, to your taste. There's nothing in particular you need to use for this, okay? Remember, these are already sweet. It was in the can. It's just a filling. Oh, I know what else. And the other thing I forgot to say, guys, was the light brown sugar. Okay, remember we're going to make the cinnamon rolls. And I'm so sorry I forgot to say that in the beginning, but the light brown sugar too, guys, so don't forget that. I'll spread all that in. And your butter, guys, should be melted when we spread it. So I'm going to put it in the microwave just for a second. We don't want it runny. We just want it to be a spread. So if you have some spread butter there, you can use that. I always just put mine in the microwave and just let it melt a little bit. So while we're waiting for the pie shell to come out, cool. Just going to go ahead. I'm going to put a little flour down. Just spread a little bit out. And I'm not going to spread this too much, guys. I'm just going to give it a little flat roll. Because remember, we want them to be mini size, okay? I'm just going to roll this out like this just for a minute. Okay, put it back on the side. Roll it just a little bit. Back on this side, guys. And then I'm not going to really roll it out because I want it to be minis. Okay. Okay. I'm going to heat my butter just a tad bit, just so it can spread, just to give it a spread on it. And I'm going to also check my my pie crust, okay? Be right back. Okay, so I took my pie crust out, guys, and it looks really good. So I'm just letting it cool for a minute. I put my butter in the microwave just so it can get soft. I don't want it too runny. I want to be able to spread it, okay? So I'm just going to take the top part of it. And we're just going to spread the dough here, or the crust. And we're going to leave the outside trimmings. Leave those free. So I'm going to do a little brown sugar. And you can mix your brown sugar and cinnamon together if you like. So you can just do a little toasted of each together. Just spread it. So I'm just going to spread it. Let me cut this a little bit more so I can get my hand in it. Okay. Alright, guys, now we've got our brown sugar on there. I'm just going to do a little bit of cinnamon around it. Maybe a little icing at the end just to drizzle over the top of the pie when we're all done. I think that'll be fantastic. And there you have it. We're just going to roll. We're going to roll, guys. Okay. All right, we're just going to start here. We're just going to tuck it in, okay? And we're going to roll. And I should have a little bit of water to put on my hands so if it starts to get a little sticky. Put a little water on it to help it roll. Tuck it, roll, fold it in a little bit. Now, if you're using the crescent rolls, yeah, it's a little bit harder to do. So this is not as bad as the crescent rolls. You have to do putting a lot of water on your fingers and a lot more tucking. All right, guys, it's almost like having a jelly roll. Okay, so let's go ahead and pinch our ends on this. Okay. got our pie crust here. Let's go ahead and put our apples inside. Uh-oh, let me get my pan back. 1 second. Apples. Apple pie filling. Yeah. And I'm just gonna do them, just cut them around. And I've got to hold this a little bit too, guys. Or maybe I can roll it. Let's roll it this side here. There we go. And if it's when it's chilled, guys, it cuts a lot easier. Okay. And we have our little miniature cinnamon rolls. And this is going to be the crust for the apple pie, guys. So I'm just going to stop there and just go ahead and start lining them, okay? Just going to go ahead and just set them on top. Okay. Yeah, I try to push those edges. I try to push those edges in some. Alrighty. Alright, and that's it, guys. We're just gonna go ahead and line. Remember, your oven should be preheated to 350 degrees. And we're gonna let it bake for about 25 minutes. Or if they look like they're golden brown and ready, you can remove them then. Alright, guys, and there you have it. And now let's go ahead and set it in the oven, okay? 350, 20 minutes. So here we have it. Here we have it, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide this out of the way for a second, okay? And we're gonna make a little icing for it. Make just a little bit of icing for it, okay? And guys, one of the things I did not do, but you know I always usually like to do, is brush it with a little milk on the crust, so it can have a little brown to it. So I cranked it up to about 400 for about 5 more minutes, just to give it a little bit more of a little toasted feel. Yeah, and she's toasted. Of course, you can see the bubbling cinnamon out of it as well too. Ha ha. I'm gonna put like 2 tablespoons. Yeah, 2 tablespoons of this in here. We'll add the milk to it if we want it watery. I think I'm just gonna let it stay a little. And we just stir it. Just that simple. If you want to whisk it, you can do that too, guys. I just used the same spoon that I had here. And besides, it's only a small amount. Okay, so I was pouring it on here, but I think I'm just gonna like just sprinkle it like this, guys. Yeah, I think that looks better than pouring it, because I was pouring it on it from the start. I think I'm just gonna let it sprinkle like this. That way you can see the cinnamon rolls in there too. Yeah. I think that looks good. Looks good? Okay. All right. I see how more ice in this. Probably want some. So, ta-da! And there she is, guys. So once she's cooled down, guys, we're going to take her over there and we're going to cut it, so we can see the filling inside as well. But remember, this is something quick. If you got something to do for the holidays, hey, here's your pie. It was real simple. All right, guys, see you in a minute. All right, guys, so remember, so I did go ahead and get it cut for you guys. Got a little perforated in there anyway, just to give you a lift of that cinnamon roll in there. Look at there. Oh, look at there with the cinnamon roll, guys. Everybody's over there flagging like, hurry up. I want to take as long as I can to just startle them for a minute, but I'm going to get over there with them, guys. So there you have it, guys. It's this mini cinnamon roll apple pie. Guys, remember, until next time, it's going to be delicious. You're going to love it. Much love to you guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave us a comment and a like too, guys. Remember, guys, it's Triple L with Dale. It's all about love, life, and living.